This is estate planning attorney Jason Lindamood, and today I'd like to talk about leaving an inheritance in a trust, or in lieu of that, simply leaving it to somebody outright. Now, as with most things, there are going to be pros and cons to both depending on the situation. So let's run through a few different considerations where it may be important to choose one over the other. So first, let's talk about leaving an inheritance outright to somebody. This means exactly what it says, that your heir is going to get whatever you leave them directly in their name, and they can do whatever it is they would like to do with it from the moment that they receive it. And this may be a perfect way to leave assets to heirs who are adults and not minor children, who are adept at managing their money well, and that there's someone that you feel will have no issues whatsoever if they were to indeed receive a large amount of money with no restrictions on it. So that's leaving an outright inheritance to somebody. Now, if that picture perfect situation doesn't exist, then leaving an inheritance in a trust would make a lot of sense. And here are a few scenarios that I'm thinking about where leaving an inheritance in a trust may be the best choice for somebody. Maybe we have minor children, and if that's the case, we may not want them to receive an outright distribution of their portion of the inheritance when they become legal adults at age 18. That might not be wise. And to take that point a bit further, even if the beneficiaries are, let's say, in their early 20s, it may not, again, be the best thing to entrust a considerable amount of money to a young adult. Instead, it may make a little bit more sense for us to place certain parameters on how much our beneficiaries receive at certain age intervals. For instance, maybe 25% at age 21. Maybe another 25% at age 25 after they've finished college, and maybe they're thinking about putting a down payment on a house. And maybe the remainder at age 30. Basically, this would ostensibly cover the different stages of their lives, right? And of course, this can be set based upon whatever fits a particular family situation the best, but if nothing else, it gives us options, which is always a good thing. And there are a number of other reasons why someone may want to structure their beneficiary's inheritance within some guidelines that would come in the form of a trust, but the basic proposition is the same. And it's that you can get as creative as you need to be in setting up some of these parameters or guidelines for when and how your estate assets are ultimately given to your beneficiaries. So just some basic thoughts to think about whether outright distributions are the appropriate choice for a particular family, or instead staggered distributions governed by the terms of a trust, which may be better for them instead. Either which way, it's always good to have a couple of different options and a couple of different ways to view the same situation and determine what's right for us and our family dynamics. That's all I have for you today. If you're in a position to hit a like button or leave a comment or even share this video with somebody that you think may be interested in this particular type of content, estate planning, then that's always greatly appreciated. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.